fuck? What up, guys? Welcome back to Earth Zero. It's been a while since you've seen my face, since I've spoken to you guys on this personal level, but today I decided to. And yes, welcome to Earth Zero, guys. So today I've got good news and bad news. Good news is that Stargirl started airing, so we've got some entertainment for us, some DC entertainment. Bad news is that Batman might be appearing on the CW. Okay, but I'll get into that later. Let's just start off with our review first. So I watched the first episode of Stargirl. There are good things about it and bad things about it. Let me start off with the bad things. So as the episode starts, we see the JSA getting basically killed. And the acting was a bit cheesy. Yeah? It had a little bit of the CW vibes to it, you know, the acting. Like I felt like Pat, which is Courtney Whitmore's stepdad, he kind of like didn't do it for me. Like his teammates were dying and he'll just be there going, "Oh, sorry, poor thing. But sorry, I've got a better mission. I need to go look for Starman." So, like, he just didn't have that emotion when half of his team was dying. I know he couldn't do anything, but like, he just leaves everyone else to die, and he's like, "Come on, Starman. Sorry, bruh. You're my only priority right now. Bye, guys." And then everyone else is just left to die. So I kind of felt like he could have done better with the acting. It was a bit weird, like the relationship between him and Starman and the whole team. It wasn't that great. It was quite cheesy. Also throughout the episode, everything goes way too fast for me. Like the story just goes from this to this to this to this to this. So we see her a bit in school. We see a bit of the characters that are gonna appear. But everything was just thrown in like randomly. She almost gets like bullied a bit, and everything's just all stuffed into one episode, you know. So like it's a bit too much for like me as a viewer when too much things are just rushed and stuff. But the beginning scene, what I can say, was really good when the JSA died. Like shot well, CGI was it is good, guys. Like I can tell you that right now, that the CGI is amazing. And I really like the feel to it of how like it's kind of like a kid's show. Like it's kind of on like an adventure vibe, you know, like it's not too dark, it's not too DC, you know, Titans or Doom Patrol. Like it's actually quite childish a bit, but at the same time also for adults, so it's in between, which was cool about it. So I like the balance in between that. CGI is good. The relationship between Courtney and the dad, I kind of like that. It's cool seeing a relationship between the dad, and I'm sure we're going to gradually see more of that throughout the series. The villains look tops. They're looking cool, I'm not gonna lie. And also what I like about it is that we were left on a cliffhanger, which is good. That means that the show is going somewhere. We're not going to have that CW format, you know, like that up and down, like where the Flash meets a bad guy, and then after he meets the bad guy, the guy beats him up, and then he goes back to his team. A lot of drama happens. Comes back, beats the bad guy, done. Next episode, new bad guy. It doesn't look like that kind of thing. It kind of continues with like the bad guy. You have your main bad guys and they add into the story, you know, and you're probably going to see them now and then throughout the episode, but it's still gradually moving, you know. There's no formula to it. Anything can happen, you know. So I'm glad that they did that about it. The story looks like it's going to smack. We're going to enjoy it so well. I just hope that they get better with the acting throughout the episodes. I mean, we've seen worse acting, Nah, I mean, like, worse acting.
You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
So yes, for now, we'll just have to see how the season goes. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. It's not too dark. It's not too gory. We get to see a lot of action in it. First episode, which is cool. My favorite thing about it is the staff, like the cosmic staff or whatever they call that weapon. It's cool because it kind of has its own personality, it does its own thing. It's like a human but a staff, so it's cool seeing that. So far I'm gonna say I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna give you a rating yet. We'll do a season review after everything is done. And now to our Batman news. So CW has kind of hinted that Batman might be appearing in Batwoman. And I haven't been watching Batwoman, I'm not gonna lie, guys. But I just really do not want them to add a Batman to this universe. I mean, we've already got like Arrow himself, Oliver Queen. He was basically Batman of CW. Like, why add Batman now? Unless he appears for like one episode or so, saves the day in one episode, and then just disappears and we never see him again. That's fine. But if he becomes like a really big part of season 2, and then they decide to make a whole CW series about him, I'm honestly gonna cry, guys. Like, I don't have anything against the CW or its fans. Like, you guys can do you, it just doesn't do it for me. I've been a DC fan since I was young. I've loved the animated series, I've loved the movies, even the cringe ones. But if like they add Batman to this Flash formula, I think things are not gonna go so great for the character. Even though that the character, just naming the character kind of has like spiked up Batwoman and its views and stuff. Like, so many people now want to see it and everything because they heard Batman's there, because Batman is great. But they can't do that. They can't just rely on Batman. They need to work on Batwoman herself and make it like a good story for her, So hopefully, like, it doesn't happen, and if it does, hopefully this actor does justice. So good luck to the CW, and thank you guys so much for watching this. We'll chat soon. Please click that like and subscribe button, and you'll be seeing more content from me sooner or later, guys. Bye.